Hey, what color are you, bro? Great, what color are you, brother? Brother, what color?
It's number 1 versus number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway.
Number 2.
Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. We'll start. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
Looking downfield, it's Harris. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Same tailback, another carry. It's a strong stiff arm. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And the Knowles are looking to keep this drive going. First down, looking to throw the football. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring out 3rd down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Choosing to return the punt. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here comes a handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. The senior calls his own number, picks up the 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Scanning the field, it's Russell. Running back grabs it on a screen. A quick juke. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses. Field, 1st down at the 44.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a 1st down. Now, it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Goes out the stiff arm. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough. Touchdown, tied. They jump on top early.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. To keeper trying to get to the marker.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on third down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
The Noles pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They'll run the option. Breaks into the clear. Got the first down and still motoring. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Crosses the 10. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. That's a second and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He's got the first and still going. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bama. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
He's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield. It's Russell. Pressure is coming. The receiver grabs it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. At the 20. Will not be brought down. Touchdown, Florida State. A huge defensive score.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. And the defense able to hold him there to a short game.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Extending the play now. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To throw, it's Russell. And the completion made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Now here's the toss play. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Important 2nd down play coming up. And now the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I'll tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. 1st and 10 play coming up. The shotgun running play call. It's an open space. They make the stop, but it's a big play for the 31.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Defense gets a gap, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Harris. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The pass rush closing in. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on 1st down, but he just dropped it.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Russell. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. They're back up 2nd and long at the 19. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Ball carrier tackled there. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. 3rd down coming after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. And it's just flat dropped on 3rd down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a 4th down call. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And it's taken at the 25. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Harris. It's an out route, the catch made, and the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Time ticking away, time for just one more play before halftime. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Seminoles will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. 1st and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Looking to chuck it again. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the defense brings him down.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. You still want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No hesitation from the head coach. He'll go for it. A 4th and goal from the 1. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Touchdown, Alabama. And 6 more points to the total.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. State offense heads back onto the field. The back's got it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. QB keeper all the way. He's got room to run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he's wide open. Look out. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Harris. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 30 now. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And that will give them the lead now. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They'll try the left side with a toss. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. They try to sneak it for the first. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to... the penalty and take the yardage. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Now they're running on the toss. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And he's got it again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Breaks free. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Yeah, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They're going to run the option. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
21.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Noles will bring their punt team on the field now.
Number 16 in punt formation to kick it away.
This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Play action here on 1st down. That pass ball is incomplete. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected for a tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor? And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, tied.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Motion by the back. The defense better adjust. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
And looking for a big play here. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Dropping back. It's Russell. Looking right. This one caught. Great cut. They whiff on him. Breaking tackles and going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air down. Really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play and they're set up in the red zone. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they tack on the extra point. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Florida State offense on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Breaks an open space. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Caught quickly. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
It's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab. It's Hayes. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Grinding away with a running game. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll take a knee as the clock moves into the final minute of play. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.